widened behind her white plastic-framed glasses. "He's basically humping a blow-up dolphin." I pressed my lips together, because, yep, that was what it looked like. Whipping her phone out of my face, she cocked her head to the side. "What were you thinking?" "He's cute. Was cute," I explained lamely as I glanced over my shoulder. Luckily, no one else was within hearing range, and I didn't have sex with him. She rolled dark brown eyes. "Your mouth was on his mouth, and his hands. All right." I threw up my hands, warding off whatever else she was about to say. "I get it. Hooking up with Cody was a mistake. Trust me, I know. I'm trying to erase all of that from my memory, and you're not helping." Leaning over the counter I was standing behind, she whispered, "I'll never let you live that down." She grinned when my eyes narrowed. "But I understand. He has muscles on top of muscles. He's kind of dumb, but fun." There was a dramatic pause. Everything about Derry was dramatic, from the often abhorrently bright clothing she wore to the super short hair cropped on the sides and a riot of curls on the top. Right now, her hair was black. Last month, it was lavender. In 2 months, it would probably be pink. "And he's Sebastian's friend." I felt my stomach twist into knots. "That has nothing to do with Sebastian." "Uh-huh." "You're so lucky I actually like you," I shot back. "Whatever. You love me." She smacked her hands down on the counter. "You're working this weekend, right?" "Yeah." "Why? Thought you were going to DC with your family this weekend." She sighed. "A weekend? I wish. We're going to DC for the whole week. We leave tomorrow morning. Mom can't wait. I swear she actually has an itinerary for us, like which museums she wants to visit, the expected time in each one, and when we will have our lunches and dinners." My lips twitched. Her mom was ridiculously organized, down to labeled baskets for gloves and scarves. "The museums will be fun." "Of course you think that. You're a nerd." "No point in denying that. It's true." And I had no problem admitting it. I wanted to go to college and study anthropology. Most people would ask, what in the hell would you do with a degree in that? But there were a lot of opportunities, like working in forensics, corporate gigs, teaching, and more. What I wanted to do actually involved working in museums, so I would have loved a trip to DC. Yeah. Derry hopped off the red vinyl bar stool. "I got to go before Mom freaks. If I'm 5 minutes past my curfew, she'll call the cops, convinced I've been abducted." I grinned. "Text me later, okay?" "Will do." Waving goodbye, I grabbed the damp rag and ran it along the narrow countertop. Pots clanged together, echoing out from the kitchen, signaling it was close to shutting down for the night. I could not wait to get home, shower off the scent of fried chicken tenders and burnt tomato soup, and finish reading the latest drama surrounding Fair and the Fey Courts. Then I was moving on to that sexy contemporary read I'd seen people talking about in the Facebook book club I lurked in. Something about royals and hot brothers. 5 of them. Sign me up for that. I swore half the money I made waitressing at Jorjeana's went to buying books instead of filling my savings account, but I couldn't help myself. After wiping around the napkin dispensers, I lifted my chin and blew a strand of brown hair that had escaped my bun out of my face as the bell above the door rang, and a slight figure stepped inside. I dropped the lemony-scented rag with surprise. A breeze could have knocked me flat on my face. For the most part, the only time anyone under the age of 60 came into Jorjeana's was on Friday nights after the football games, and sometimes Saturday evenings during the summer. Definitely not on Thursday nights. Jorjeana